Okay, now let us continue. Endorsement. Transferring the bill in favor of another person is known as endorsement. The person who makes the endorsement is called the endorser and endorsee. Endorsee can get the payment of the bill from the drawee. Dishonor of the bill. So it is an quite opposite to the honor. Dishonor means there is a problem. Due to some conditions, the payment should be postponed. So it is known as the non-acceptancy. When the acceptor of the bill fails to make payment of the bill on the date of maturity, it is called dishonor of bill. So dishonor means not ready to pay. Noting charges. To obtain the proof of dishonor of a bill, it is resent to the drawee through a legally authorized person called notary public. This notary public charges a small fee for providing this service known as noting charges. And the next one, the bill sent for collection. It is a process when the bill is sent to the bank with instructions to keep the bill till maturity and collect its amount from the acceptor on the date of maturity. Renewal of a bill. So sometimes the drawee of a bill finds himself unable to meet the bill on due date. To avoid dishonoring of bill, he may request the holder of the bill to cancel the original bill and draw a new bill in place of old one. So renewable means again rewriting. If the holder agrees, the old bill is cancelled and the new renewal bill came into existence. Retirement of a bill. When the drawee makes the payment of the bill before the due date, it is called retirement of bill. In such case, holder of the bill usually allow a certain amount as a rebate to the drawee. Insolvency of acceptor. When the drawee or acceptor of a bill is unable to meet the liabilities on due date, the drawee becomes an insolvent. In other words, an insolvent is a person whose liabilities are more than its assets. So he is known as unable to pay the bill. So accounting treatment for bills of exchange. So for the convenience, accounting bills are classified into two. The first one is bills receivable and bills payable. So methods of dealing with a bill of exchange by drawee. So these are the important generals. The general, if you are perfect of these transactions, then only we are able to answer to each and every question. So now let us know the specimen journal entries in the book of drawee and drawer. Now let us know the first specimen journal entries in the book of drawer, in the book of drawee. So debtor account, debtor to sales account. The narration should be in credit sale, and here purchases account, debtor to creditor account. The narration is being purchase. So in case of second transaction, So when the bill is drawn or accepted, we should write this journal and these entries. Bills receivable account data to debtor account in the books of drawer, and it is quite opposite. Creditor account debtor to bills payable account. The narration is being the bill drawn here and being the bill accepted. So when bill is retained by the drawer, we should write this entry. If the bill is honored, cash or bank account data to bills receivable account, the narration is being bill amount received. So here we should write this type of entries. Bills payable account data to cash or bank account being paid. Or in case of dishonor, these out of these two we should have only one entry, because if it is honored we should write this one, and if it is dishonored we should write this one only. So, in case of dishonor, drawee account data to bills receivable account being the bill dishonored. Bills payable account data to drawer account being the bills dishonored. So, these are the entries. So, when bill is discounted with a bank, we should have these entries. Bank account data or discount account data to bills receivable account being the bill discounted. And here in the books of drawee we should have no entry, and in case of dishonor, here in the books of the drawee quite opposite. That's why here we should not write any entry. Bills payable account debtor to cash or bank account being bill amount paid to bank. In case of dishonor, drawee account debtor to bank account being the discounted bill dishonored. So bills payable account debtor to drawer account being the bill dishonored. So when the bill is endorsed to a creditor, we should have this account endorsee account debtor to bills receivable account being the bill dishonored. In the case of this one, we should not having any entry. So we divide the entries into A, B, C forms. In case of A and in case of B, when the bill is discounted with a bank, the entries should be presented, or we should write these entries. In the case of bill endorsed to a creditor, when it is honored or dishonored, we should write this one. If the bill is honored, there is no entry, and it is in case of dishonor, bills payable account debtor to cash or bank account being the amount paid on maturity. So in case of dishonor, drawee account debtor to endorsee account being the endorsed bill dishonored. Bills payable account debtor to drawer account being the endorsed bills dishonored. So when the bill sent to the bank for collection, we should write these entries. Bills sent for collection account debtor to bills receivable account being the bill sent to the bank for collection, and in case of no entry, so in the books of the drawee, in case of sent to bank for collection. If it is honored, bank account debtor to bills sent for collection account being the bill amount collected. So in case of another person, bills payable account debtor to bank or cash bank account being the bill amount paid on maturity, or drawee account debtor to bills sent for collection account being the bill sent for dishonored. Bills payable account debtor to drawer account being the bill honored, dishonored on the due date. So these are the important entries. From the next day onwards, we will start the exercises or illustrations. So be thorough of all these entries and by heart the entries. If you buy heart or understand the transaction, then only we should